I know. Okay, let's just address it from the beginning before I get a bunch of comments. I changed my watch band. I'm going with the blue Nike one today. I know it threw everybody off. You're all thinking how different I look today, but yeah, okay. I changed my watch band. Let's move on to the actual subject. AppleCard financing options. Let's begin. AppleCard is actually my only credit card right now, and I've been enjoying it. It's a solid card, literally. You never do get tired of that noise, and at the same time, because I buy so many Apple products and I have a lot of my services through Apple, 3% cash back is nice. I use Apple Pay pretty much everywhere I go, so 2% cash back at no charge. It's a free credit card to use. I've been very much enjoying its features, but at the same time, at the end of 2019, Tim Cook talked about on an earnings call bringing the 24-month installment option for the iPhone to more Apple products in their hardware line, which I think could be actually pretty big. So in case you didn't know, if you buy an iPhone with the Apple Card, you'll have 0% interest on that iPhone for 24 months. So you can break it up into installment plans, pay a little bit off every month, and you don't have to worry about interest charges, which is kind of nice. Sounds like, according to a report from Bloomberg, who has a fairly reputable track record, he's saying Apple is planning on bringing that to all kinds of hardware within the lineup. The only one that seems noticeably absent is the Apple Watch. No clue why they don't want to let you finance that, but he referred to the Mac, the iPad, the Apple Pencil, the Pro Display XDR even, which makes a whole lot of sense. Can't wait to go into debt over my Pro stand into 0% interest monthly installments. Now, none of the new ones Apple is going to be launching apparently will be supporting the 24-month installment plan. He's saying it's going to be between 6 and 12 months financing options depending on which Apple product you go with. So the more expensive ones will last for 12 months, and the more cheap ones like AirPods, Apple TV, and even the HomePod you'll be able to finance for 6-month periods because they're not as expensive. So this could have a lot of potential for multitudes of reasons. For one, it becomes more convenient for people to spend excessive amounts of money on Apple, and of course, as we've talked about in the past, getting someone into more of the monthly mindset instead of the giant upfront one-time cost mindset is beneficial for business. So it's like, no. Don't worry about the Pro Display costing $6,000. If you stretch that out over 12 months, it's a little under $500 a month, and you only do it for a year, and then you don't have to think about it anymore. So essentially, the psychology of getting the lowest number possible in front of the consumer is best case scenario. And at the end of the day, I mean, if it ends up costing the same amount, because again, 0% interest, so it's not like it costs you more to buy this thing in installment plans. That would be very different. I get it. That would be an entirely different pitch, but essentially it gets people more comfortable with the idea with spending tons of money because they just think, oh, I can pay that a month for a year. Man, I would love to see someone finance, a maxed out Mac Pro at $50,000. I'll pay it off over 12 months. Can they just call that the mortgage option at that point? It's more of a mortgage than it is, just 0% interest financing. But also as AirPods become more and more popular, and maybe people's AirPods are dying on them, or they want to upgrade to AirPods Pro or AirPods Studio are supposed to be coming out soon. If they finance those at 0% interest over a 6 to 12 month period, that is, I think, pretty affordable for a lot of people, and would encourage a lot of people to sign up for the Apple Card, which of course that's what Apple wants because they lock you into that ecosystem and you can start seeing all the benefits of, ooh, I should sign up for this, or I should buy this because I get 3% or 6% cash back or 0% interest in financing. And to be fair, yes, this is not the first time Apple has done this. They have partnered with other credit card companies in the past to allow you to finance other Apple products, but that was usually just in partnership with another bank. So this is not unheard of for Apple, but it is a feature that's rumored to be coming pretty quickly, probably even announced at a Worldwide Developers Conference for Apple's own credit card, which I do think makes a little bit differently because the Barclays credit card they offered in the past did allow for some 0% interest financing on certain Apple products, but that was not a credit card Apple pushed very hard. They kind of advertised it at checkout, but now this is something they're showcasing, and like anytime someone opens the wallet app, they're like, hey, remember, sign up for the Apple Card. And Goldman Sachs also reported a huge number of people signing up for this thing. So let me also, for the record, say I want AppleCard to come to more countries. Anytime we talk about the Apple Card, we get so many people talking about how upset they are that it's not available in their country, which I will remind you, launching a credit card in different demographics with different banks and different laws to adjust to is very, very complicated and not that easy to do. I'm sure if Apple had it their way, they would love to launch the Apple Card all over the planet, but there's some legality and a whole lot of paperwork they have to go through to get to that point. But yes, I stand with all of our viewers out outside of the United States, it would be awesome if you could all get the Apple Card no matter where you're watching this from. I just don't know how doable it is. So personally, if it's 0% interest, I could totally see a lot of people getting on board with the idea of paying things off over time instead of one giant purchase, just because it allows more room in your budget, and maybe your income is fairly consistent right now. So you say, okay, I just want to have some more flexible income. And if it's spread out over a 12-month block and it's still 0% interest, why not take my time? You know, it would just let my budget breathe a little bit more, and I'm still going to be paying the same amount either way. Of course, you'd still be getting the 3% cash back as well. So I think it'll be a really handy feature that's going to start flying Apple products off the shelves, because if people stop looking at the one-time upfront cost of devices and start just looking at the 6-month option or the 12-month option, that's going to make it seem a lot more obtainable for people, because the amount of money you have coming in over a 12-month period is probably a lot different than the amount of money you have right now. And all I suggest to those of you who are thinking about doing this in the future, those of you AppleCard users, I would just say try to at the same time keep on track and manage your budget. Look very, very closely at how much money is coming out each month, because I could also see how handy this feature is, also it being abused by people, and people just going, yeah, I could take an Apple Pencil, yeah, I could take an iPad, I could take a HomePod, I can take AirPods, no problem, because I got the financing option. And then pretty soon, 3 months into these financing plans, you realize like $2,000 is coming out of your credit card each month. So still keep track of your monthly expenses, and if your income is not super consistent, or you feel like you might have a different job in 3 months, don't necessarily look at that option as always okay, because you might come into a situation later where you realize, oh shoot, I thought I was going to be able to pay this off and now I can't. So please be careful, please be cautious with it. Apple is literally banking on you not paying attention to your budget, so that's where they can make a lot out of you in this situation. But let me know what you guys think of the 12-month and 6-month financing options for more Apple hardware in the future by hitting me up over on Twitter. Join my Discord. We can chat more about my new watch band, and that is all over there. This is your Apple Sheep here. I'll see you in the next one.